Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel where we talk about all things personal finance, money tips, and achieving financial freedom. If you're in your 20s, or even if you're past that and want to avoid common money pitfalls, this video is for you. Today we're diving into money mistakes people make in their 20s that could ruin their financial future. Trust me, these are lessons you don't want to learn the hard way. So, grab a notebook and let's jump right in. Mistake 1. Ignoring budgeting. Let's kick things off with the most common mistake. Not having a budget. I know budgeting sounds boring, but if you don't know where your money is going, how can you expect to grow your savings? Think of your budget as a roadmap for your financial goals. That it's not about limiting yourself. It's about prioritizing what really matters. Use apps or even a simple spreadsheet to track your income and expenses. This small step can set the stage for financial success. Mistake 2. Overspending on lifestyle. Now, let's talk about lifestyle inflation. You get your first paycheck and suddenly it feels like you deserve to treat yourself. New clothes, fancy dinners, maybe even a new car. While there's nothing wrong with celebrating your hard work, overspending on things that don't add long-term value can trap you in a cycle of paycheck-to-paycheck living. Instead, focus on creating meaningful experiences that don't cost a fortune. Remember, wealth isn't about how much you earn, it's about how much you keep. Mistake 3. Skipping an emergency fund. Here's a question. What would you do if your car broke down tomorrow or you had an unexpected medical bill? If you don't have an emergency fund, these situations can derail your finances. Start small. Maybe save $500 to $1,000 as a starter emergency fund. Then, aim to build 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses over time. Life is unpredictable, but your finances don't have to be. Mistake 4. Relying on credit cards. Next up, let's talk about credit card debt. Credit cards can be useful, but only if you're using them wisely. The mistake many people make is carrying a balance and paying those sky-high interest rates. Before you know it, that $50 dinner you charged could cost you $70 or more. The solution? Always pay off your balance in full each month and avoid using credit for things you can't afford. Mistake 5. Not investing early. One of the biggest missed opportunities in your 20s is not investing. I get it. When you're just starting out, investing can feel overwhelming or like something only rich people do. But here's the thing. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow through the magic of compounding. Even if it's just $50 a month, put it into a low-cost index fund or retirement account. Your future self will thank you when you're living comfortably in your 50s or 60s. Mistake 6. Buying a car you can't afford. I know it's tempting to buy a shiny new car once you start earning, but car payments, insurance, and maintenance can quickly eat into your budget. Consider buying a reliable used car instead, or even sticking with public transportation if you can. The goal is to minimize debt and free up cash for other priorities like investing and saving. Mistake 7. Not learning financial basics. Finally, one of the most avoidable mistakes is not taking the time to learn about personal finance. I know it's not taught in schools, but understanding basics like loans, interest rates, taxes, and investing can save you from costly mistakes. There are so many free resources out there, books, podcasts, YouTube videos like this one. So there's no excuse not to educate yourself. Alright, those are the biggest money mistakes people make in their 20s, but the good news is you can avoid them. Your 20s are the perfect time to set a strong financial foundation that will pay off for decades to come. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future money tips. Let me know in the comments, what's one financial lesson you've learned in your 20s? I'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Let's build that financial freedom together.